Arthroscopic screw fixation of glenoid fracture using a Halifax portal. This is a 37-year-old male who fell on his right shoulder and suffered a fracture dislocation, which was reduced. He failed non-operative treatment, and radiographs demonstrated a large bony Bankart lesion with a Halifax defect. CT scan was obtained in order to confirm the fracture displacement. 3D reconstructions demonstrated the extent of the glenoid fracture. Arthroscopic evaluation began with a standard posterior portal. An elevator is used to initiate debridement of the fracture. The fracture was further debrided using electrocautery while viewing from the anterior superior portal. A small loose body was also removed. After extensive mobilization, a traction suture was placed through a posterior portal exit in order to aid in reduction. Cartilage defect was noted, and minor bone loss was noted in the fracture bed as a result of the comminution. The viewing portal was transitioned back to posterior in order to localize the Halifax far medial portal. This should be superior to the subscapularis and lateral to the conjoint tendon. An inside-out technique is used to ensure parallel positioning to the glenoid. An arthroscopic cannulated parallel drill guide is used to oppose the fracture fragment and reduce the fragment. Following this, 2 K-wires were passed. These were then over-drilled in a standard fashion. The measuring lengths on the drill were then used to measure appropriate screw length. While maintaining fragment position with a switching stick, the cannulated superior screw was placed. The inferior screw was then placed in a similar fashion. Both screws demonstrated good purchase, and the fracture was then formally reduced, as can be seen here. Following bony fixation, the fracture was further stabilized. With imbrication, a capsulolabral repair was initially made superior to the fracture bed. An additional capsulolabral repair was performed inferior to the fracture bed. Postoperative radiographs demonstrated satisfactory glenoid fracture reduction using 2 cannulated screws by way of the Halifax portal. Thank you for your attention.